Ooh, got my Sprite. Got the nature of personal reality. And I got some soup, boiling on the stove. So I may have to get up, go attend to that. All right, we've got some tried and true decks here. We got the Hanson Roberts. Hello, hi Estelle, how you doing? We got the, Rider-Waite Smith. Hello, Amara. Hey. TTM, it's the Tarot Magician. So T.O. had his second to last treatment for the first round, and we don't really know if he'll have to do more later, but so you never know. But he had his second to last treatment today. I'm doing okay. And he came home and I said, "Are you gonna lay down? You gonna go to sleep? Because usually he doesn't feel very good after." And he's like, "No, I gotta work." I'm like, "You don't gotta work. You gotta take care of yourself." And then he did a few things, and then he said, "I'm gonna go lay down." So he went to lay down. So he wasn't, feeling great because he tends to not feel too great afterwards, but at least he went to get some sleep, which is really, really super important. So we're happy about that. And I gotta figure out, I keep forgetting to have my second device, like close hand. Here it is. I also have this amazing all-seeing heart deck. I was gonna do like a flip through, but I decided I don't want to do that. I am just going to I'm just gonna start using it. So I still do a flip through video later because it's an oracle deck and it doesn't really need to be in any order to look through the cards like the tarot normally does. So I guess I can always do it as a flip through if I want to do a flip through. It's the Backaboo. You went to Sonic. You're like, well, hopefully they'll still bring you McDonald's and you can just have a major pig out day. You spy cans that have been on my table for too long. There's nothing in them. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm trying to find this so I can see that. Look at this. Look at this video. I love that cat stalking the runway. That was so amazing. All right. Disney versus DreamWorks. Mermaid edit. Interesting. You guys get distracted because today is my get distracted about everything today day. Oh, come on, that's not where I was. My own channel. My own video. Live. All right, there's me showing that cat video. All right, let's see who's in the chat. We got the Tarot Magician. We got Estelle. We got Amira. We got Becca Boo. Can't touch this. The untouchable Becca Boo. We got... That's everybody. All right, cool. Amira would like to know can I know how people reacting to my glow up in the future? I'm using subliminals to help me with glow up and manifestation. All right, let's see how people are going to react to Amira and her glow up. How will people react to Amira and her glow up? Death card represents transformation, and this is a question literally about transformation. And we have the Sun. I feel like they are going to feel that your transformation was effortless with this, and kind of like they weren't expecting or anticipating it, and they're just gonna be kind of like, what's different about you? They'll probably be like, did you get your hair cut? Did you lose weight? You know, these are the things people will ask you when you start to look different. It's like, something's different about her. I cannot put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. It doesn't seem like she's doing anything that I can tell, but there's just something different about her. And of course, you know, with the Sun, it's just absolutely that glow up, and it's like, here I am, you know. What came into my head was, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. And also pink, get this, what is it? Get this party started. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like, I'm here, so let's get this party started. The Serpent and the Tree. All right. This is the All-Seeing Heart Oracle. And I love this sort of psychedelic deck. Oops. So I'm going to just move into it a little bit and see what kind of message comes to me. So I see two mermaids right off the bat, which can definitely represent sort of a transformation. And beauty and grace. And we do have the serpents. Okay, I see them. There's two. This is the serpent in the tree, but there's two serpents and there's stairs. So there is this progression for you, where it's gonna feel like progressive, but again, I feel like people are basically feeling like it snuck up on them and they just don't know what is unusual about you. Now the mermaids look like angels because I see wings. This is like, seriously, making me feel really weird to look at. Basically, get the same message I got from the cards was, I feel like there's sort of layers and layers and a lot of internal work that no one will see. The internal, no one will see. They're just like, what happened to her and why does she look different? So yeah, I mean, people will obviously begin to notice.
Isn't the oven boiling right
now? It might be.
It is.
I'm gonna go check on the oven because the boy says the oven's boiling. I thought it said 0 people were watching and it says 9. So hello, 9 people. Who else has popped in? I am answering questions today. I have to go check my soup. Water is boiling. Alright, I got 5 minutes on my soup. Let's see. Luna Ray has a question. Tarot Magician. Jean, thank you for joining us, Jean. Jane says, everyone, please like and subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a live. Thank you for supporting the channel. I love it when Jean posts that, and then I'll read it out loud. It helps me say it all, you know, and that way you hear it, you see it. Hopefully you act on it. Rahul. Hello, Rahul. Jean says, hello to all of us. Brad in the chat, which is me, the Tarot Magician. Can't touch this, Beckaboo. And Amira said, I really do think they like it. Yes, I do really think they do like it. And with the serpent, too, in the tree, the serpent is often seen as being very charming. And so I do see that, like, that you're charming them, that you're, right, that they're feeling taken by the changes in you. They're just like, there's just something extra special about her that's different that I didn't notice before. And that's probably what they'll say. They'll probably, it's not that you've actually changed with this. Why didn't I ever notice before these qualities? Let me see. Oh, I was gonna mention. So yeah, I got called out for being bratty in the chat. Little brat in the chat. And so since I'm a little brat in the chat, I very impulsively changed my name. And I've heard a lot of people say they really like it, and it's cute. I do. But also, like when I hear it, it doesn't kind of quite register that it's me. So yes, this is open list. So I'm like, you can't change it right away. You gotta wait like 7 days. What does what mean, Jean? Sorry. Why did my comments close? So like I love it because it's cute, it's sassy. Oh, I was a brat in the chat. Oh, I was just, you know, like well, it was Dr. Mystical's channel, and he doesn't believe in soulmates, so I was just like being like, "Oh, tell me, you know, do you mean soulmate or whatever, you know?" So just generally doing my best to cause chaos and you know, spread insanity. This is my purpose in the world. This is my job. And I just was like, love it, Brad in the chat. So I went and I changed my name. And like I said, it just doesn't, well, I don't know. I mean, by the time I'm allowed to change it, maybe it'll start to register where it feels like it's me, but I'm already itching to change it back. So, but I gotta wait like 7 days. So, I am Brett in the chat for now. And in the future, when I change my name, I will still be the brat in the chat. And at anybody else's live feed, I will be the brat in the chat. I should go to some more live feeds that I don't visit as often. So, is that kind of a Pisces thing to be a brat in the chat? When I was on was watching Tio's stream, this was ages ago. This was, I don't even think Tio and I we were not even together yet. Yep, Becca Boo is a copycat. It's like, actually, I'm a copycat because I started changing my name. I didn't really know you could do it. I started copying it from Sunflower, aka Boo Boo. I'm like, oh, you can change your name. All right, fun. So, T.O. was reading cards, and he had the deck with like naked people, and he said fruit on the boobies. And I had to go change my name to Fruit on the Boobies. So that was fun. I gotta go to my kitchen. I'll be right back. I made soup and I set a timer so that I turned it off. I didn't set another timer to remind me to eat it before it turns cold. Yeah, I know. I know. Because then people are like calling me all these different things. But, what was I saying? A little ASMR for you. Anyway. Oh, so I changed my name to Fruit on the Boobies, and then I went over to like a live stream I'd really never been in before, and they were like, they loved it. They loved it. They thought it was hilarious. One thing about it is that I don't like if people are looking at their subscriptions and then they see something they don't recognize, they might be like, I don't know who that is, and you know. So I don't think it's really good for, growing my channel to change my name all the time. But I have that impulsive little piece of me that just doesn't let me control myself. Sherry out, welcome, and yes, you may. All right, let me see. I'm pretty sure somebody asked me a question earlier, like a tarot question. Yes, I was stressed yesterday. Yes, I was. My boyfriend is Tarot Oracle, and he streamed last night, and right before streaming, he just said some things to me that were upsetting that I would have rather had more time to discuss with him. And I was pretty wound up about it, but I mean, nothing bad has happened. I was just emotional, which is fine. Our emotions are an important part of who we are. Anyway. Tio says there's something at Sonic that I'm supposed to get, like a drink or something. I don't know. We don't have Sonic in Michigan. Luna Ray, hello. Oh, you liked the channel. Thank you. Could I ask my person Ty's current relationship status? Okay, good. Yes, he is. He is, and I realized that I realized that, and I even at the time I logically knew that, but I knew I was having an emotional reaction, which is why I was just like I can't process things until I settle down. But I lost my cards. I have only 3 tarot cards. I mean, I have these, but where did my RWS go? Amira, you're welcome. I've lost my tarot deck. Amira said thank you for the reading. It made her feel really good today. I'm very glad. Very glad. All right. GNXO, thank you for posting the donation link. I love you too, Becca Boo. Yes. I'm the brat in the chat. I'm the troublemaker, and I'm here to cause trouble. In fact, I used to always say I wanted the song I Knew You Were Trouble When You Walked In to play when I entered the room like a WWW or WCW wrestler. WWW. Like how when they enter, there's their entrance music. Yes, I just wanted that. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Just a blare every time I entered the room. I'm not dramatic. You're dramatic. I lost the question I was just trying to answer. Okay. Luna Ray, could I ask my person T's current relationship status? Okay. We're going to see if we can find out what T's relationship status is. And I don't... Oh. Okay. I put a box. I put the bottom of a box on top of my deck of cards. Okay. Okay, this is for Luna. Question for Luna. What is Luna's person's relationship status? See if we can get some information about Luna T's person and their relationship status. Okay. The Sun, Temperance, Hermit in reverse. That's interesting. The Hermit, of course, jumps right out like single, but the Hermit in reverse gives me, it's complicated. The Sun also gives me singular, solo, like me, to focus on me, and like not a partner. Temperance kind of gives me not a partner too. The Hermit in reverse. So it could be that there's someone that they're looking at, they're looking towards, or someone that they're like talking to, that they're learning about. So I feel like they might be sort of in the early stages with someone. Maybe they're talking about like going to get drinks or whatever, but I don't feel like there's anything solidified. But yet, there may be a little something brewing. And that could be you, or it could be another person. I mean, I guess you would know if it was you, if you feel like something is brewing. Or if you've talked about having drinks or anything like that. Otherwise, I would say it's probably someone else, maybe. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I love it when people say it resonates when I'm reading and I'm thinking. I feel like I'm out in left field. And then people are like, yes, that's it. That's how it be sometimes. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to draw the all-seeing heart. We need the all-seeing woo. She likes to touch me. Woo. Woo. Ooh, ooh. We need a all-seeing heart. All-seeing heart card. Whoop. There we go. Ooh, the witness. Oh, yes. They're looking. They're definitely looking at someone. Shit. Shoot. Darn it. Dang. Okay. Everything just went. Tumble, tumble. Yeah. They're definitely looking. They're definitely peeping at someone. They're interested in somebody. So, okay. My That went everywhere. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's like, these cards are in order, but they're out of order, but in order. Okay. 27, 28, 31, 50. Okay, there we go. They came apart into several sections, but they're good now. They're good. Okay. Okay, well, everything is going together with that one. Nessa, thank you for your like. Thank you for following. Nessa, I was reading for Luna. I didn't read for you yet, did I, Nessa? Confused. We have Noah and Nessa. Luna Ray said Terry. Oh, is Terry your T person? Okay, my chat. So, all right, my camera is working today, but my chat just keeps going off. Oh, okay. You're just thanking me for putting you on the list or whatever. You're welcome. I just got confused. Amira sending hearts. Thank you, Amira. I'll probably read that 6 times. Let me see. So, yeah, I gotta find my place again because for no reason, the chat will just like go out on me when I'm trying to read it. Person T's current relationship status. I got a cherry vanilla Coke and an Oreo shake. That sounds so good. So basically you got like a float but divided. You should take both straws and at the same time and let me know. Hey baby, you're supposed to be sleeping and getting better and healing. Yeah, so Backaboo, do the 2 straw thing. And let me know how that goes because I feel like it's gonna be like make your taste buds explode. Either that or I'm wrong and it's terrible. Right? Estelle, yes, you may get a reading. Estelle, Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine. You may be added. Jean is the moderator. Like, mwah. She is the best moderator a person could ever ask for. I don't even know what I did. She just showed up and just became an amazing moderator. What? I don't even know what I did to deserve her. And hello. Okay, we did say hi to Nessa. Tio needs a reading. I have the coolest boyfriend. His pee glows in the dark. If that is TMI, you may be on the wrong stream. He's so radioactive. I know. She's amazing. And yeah. Sherry L. So is Sherry L Mean Girls Tarot? No. No, but you know what I want is like, so Mean Girls. Every time I think of Mean Girls, I think, okay, like, because I'm just, not the generation of Mean Girls. I'm like, Heather's was better, Heather's did it better. Like, Mean Girls is, it's okay, but Heather's is the bomb, right? And so, who plays Veronica and Heather's? Winona Ryder. I want a Winona Ryder tarot. I should probably make a Winona Ryder tarot and then get sued because I love Winona Ryder. Anyway, Jean, is Sherry L, is she up? Because I see her question, so. Jean says, I'm excited for your pee. Throw some Fruit Loops in the toilet and assign points for different colors. That is so fun, Jean. Teal, you might as well. I mean, whatever pleasure you can get out of this, you fucking might as well. See, Jean, that is why all the boys are coming to your yard. Because you're just amazing. Black light toilet. Install a black light in your bathroom. Okay, the only question I see is Sherry L, so I guess she's next. What blessings are coming toward me? Perfect question. Perfect question. I need the blessing of some glasses because I can't put this anywhere. You scared off 90% of your audience. Why, baby? I don't think you did. You did not. I think you worry too much. What blessings are coming towards Sherry? This should be the only question I ever ask so I can stop getting bad cards, bad ratings. What blessings are coming to me? Sorry. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh boy. You might have a Pisces blessing of a Pisces coming towards you. Maybe, baby. Sherry L, what blessings are coming towards you? Isn't that great? You ask about blessings, you get the Devil card. But the Devil isn't always bad. The Devil can represent pleasure. So there could be some pleasure. There's definitely like a turning point, something rather dramatic. Also, I feel like there could be even a spiritual awakening or a spiritual experience, right? With the Page of Cups, the Wheel, and the Devil. It could be some spiritual messages, some spiritual growth. Maybe if you've been doing shadow work or working on, therapy or shadow work or anything where you're working with your demons, so to speak, I feel like that is coming to a turning point and some insights coming in. Tell us more about Sherry L's incoming blessings. Oh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Tower in reverse. Interesting. So, big changes. These are all change cards. So you definitely have big changes coming towards you. With the Ace of Pentacles, I heard things that money can't buy. And learning. It's like I heard it, but now I can't. figure out the words for it. Things that money can't buy and things. Oh, can you turn that down? Let me get into my mind frame here. So like there's blessings that are non-monetary and non-financial, and even possibly if there's a lack of finances or finances are tied up, this would actually lead to discovering a blessing of discovering a blessing of like maybe who's there for you in your time of need, or like just things that can't be bought with money. It's like if there is any sort of tie up with money, or which there may not be, but if there is something, if you do experience that, then it's because it's kind of to highlight something. Like maybe you're just leaning on that, like finances as your blessing, or there's something that the finances maybe are obscuring that you're not seeing because you're over here looking at the shiny coins. But like it's temporary, whatever it is, whatever the situation is, the temporary tie up. It's because there's something like more than money, and definitely something spiritual happening. Yeah. So there could be a really big spiritual awakening, which can be unsettling. But you asked about blessings, so this is obviously a blessing that is coming towards you. So the Six of Swords, we're talking about travel. There could be literal travel over water, and we also have water here. But I feel like it's moving forward in your life. And the Tower in reverse for me indicates a major like internal change. And I already said that. There's like a turning point, a breakthrough. Yeah. Something really, really big. So buckle up, Buttercup. Oh, shoot. Let's put those right back where we had them. Okay. Because I am trying to work with the seeing heart. I have no idea what the comments are saying about this reading. All right. The Witness again. Huh. All I can say, the big changes, and I gotta look real quick because there was something I read. I read this card today, like only card. I was just curious about that card, and it just keeps popping up today for everyone. It is a time to change direction and reestablish a more loving balance for your own good. You cannot hide from the past, but it can guide your future decisions. Keywords: judgment, awareness, and record keeping. Right. So keep like a record. Keep a journal or keep notes or keep some type of record of these changes because they're coming, and they're coming pretty fast, and they're going to be significant, and they're going to be positive. It's just too funny. Change directions, turning point, moving from A to B situation. It's just all cards of change. I told you these are all cards of change. So it also says, the eye of the inner witness comes forth once in a while to remind us to stop or change directions for our own good. This might be because, for example, we are becoming addicted or dependent on a substance, person, or scenario that may be good in small doses but destructive when the balance is lost. The witness represents the part of us that sits in judgment on ourselves. When we lose sight of the consequences of our actions, the witness may give us a nudge that we can choose to listen to or ignore. But the witness never forgets and keeps a record of all thoughts, deeds, and actions made in this life, as they will all have to be faced in the end. Heart practice for this card. What are you hiding from yourself that you know to be potentially destructive? We all have self-sabotaging habits, an addiction, or a trait such as procrastination. When you've identified what what you need to release, consider what purpose it plays in your life and for your reason, right? For releasing it. This will make it easier to follow through with any action to change. So you got a big change involving release of a negative habit or something negative, and also just leading to a major breakthrough. That's what we got coming for you. So I hope you weren't thinking of winning the lottery or going to the beach, because this is deeper. It's much deeper. Hello, Info Entertainment. Tarot Oracle, did you do like anything with the Mean Girls? Like, did you do a review of it, or was it in one of your newses or anything like that? Yeah, I might have seen it because I've seen so many. I don't always remember them. I feel like we need to come up with a cheer for Tio's glow-in-the-dark pea. Tio is also a brat in the chat, trying to scare off my audience. Effie! Hey, Effie, I don't know. I don't think I saw you come in. Tarot Oracle has glowing secretions, so check on him at his channel. Oh my gosh, Jean, you are so amazing. Jean, by the way, has 72 stalkers in every zodiac sign imaginable. But she just sits home and minds her business, and it certainly isn't anything that she does. All right, let's see. Reading's currently reading for Sherry L. Next comes Noah, if Noah's still here, Estelle, Jasmine, Nessa, Tarot Oracle, and Info Entertainment 999. Can I get a job there, like reading cards or telling naughty bedtime stories or something? You have a wonderful night, Sherry L., although you probably are gone by now. I'm deleting the people who didn't post a question for their turn. Oh, from the list. That's fine. Oh, 7:15. It's time for the Tarot Oracle show. We're going to, well, where is Tio? There he is. I see him now. Howdy. Nessa. All right, Nessa's the next one I see. What is Ethan's thoughts on me? How is he feeling? And then I'm doing Tarot Oracle because his question is showing up next too. And it's time for the Tarot Oracle show. So, Nessa. What are Ethan's thoughts on Nessa? And how is he feeling? His thoughts and feelings. Thoughts. Okay. Well, what did you do to him? Thoughts and feeling. Okay, so thoughts and feelings. So we got the thoughts and feelings card because swords are thoughts, and then there's the heart. Ethan's thoughts and feelings about Nessa. Okay, so I feel like you did something to this poor boy. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me. I don't feel sorry for boys. Huh. Ooh. Did you say some, like, really mean things to him? Or... Queen of Swords is known for having a sharp tongue. Or insult his intelligence, or something to that effect. Well, this is just a sharp reading. So it looks to me like he feels like very protective. Like he wants to draw in his resources and protect himself because you said something very hurtful to him. Said or did something, and then if you did something, you topped it off with insult to injury. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's also possible you kept information from him. But my first instinct was that you had said something to him very sharp. And then we have an ace and we have a 2. So we have sort of an indecision here. So it's like there was something you were going to give him, or so there may be a third party situation here where I feel like you have like another person. The 2 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Swords. Like there's another person, whether it's like a relationship or what happened, or maybe they, because I'm feeling like you are kind of going back and forth on them, maybe. Like, you've only got one ace, but like, who are you going to give it to? And I don't think he feels very secure that he's going to be the one, so he's protecting himself. That's what I see. I don't know. Does that resonate for you? Oh, yes, of course. I forgot about the heart card. Ethan's thoughts on Nessa, please. Ethan's thoughts on Nessa. Okay. Resurrection. So the first thing that just came into mind was that he might want another chance, but he does feel badly burned. He's very protective of himself at this time. Look at how this looks just like the 3 of Hearts. Or the 3 of Hearts. Now I did it. Somebody else said that today, and I noticed 3 of Swords. Because you got the heart shape, and then you got the arrows. There's 4 of them here, though. So pierced through the heart, but never killed. So I feel like Nessa, I feel like you're kind of your own worst enemy here in some ways. He's healing. He's definitely feeling that you have injured him. He's not sure that he can like trust you. He's not sure if, you know, it's a trap kind of thing. That's what I got. What did I do? I see Little, and I think I have a guy friends, and they asked me out, and I said no. The guy, though, he was there that day. We worked together. Oh, so Ethan is okay. Like Ethan saw you with your guy friend and maybe thought something was happening, or I'm not sure if I quite understand what you're saying, but yeah, I guess it basically just feels like Ethan feels that you're I don't know why the words are just blown out of me. He got jealous. Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing that. Jealous and protective and needing to like heal, I guess. Like he's retreated into his little cave. So I can't really give much advice beyond if he's retreated to his cave to lick his wounds, you basically just gotta let him be. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to wait for Ethan to come out of his cave and be willing to talk and establish with him like what type of boundaries that you both can agree on that are appropriate. Like, okay, he's just a friend, which really the person can accept that or not accept that, you know? Like, you can't really force, I mean, if you can't really force them, either they'll take that and go, okay, or they'll be like, yeah, don't believe that, whatever. But to reinforce that, you know, these are things that we do, these are things that we don't do, whatever kind of thing, I guess, you know, like, I don't know. I'm not going to go anywhere socially with him alone. I just see him at work. Something like that. You know, if Ethan turns out to be highly insecure and you feel like he's making you kind of want to shrink yourself and shrink your world, then Ethan's got to go. But at first, you want to kind of give him the benefit of the doubt and, like I said, establish healthy boundaries. But don't make yourself smaller for his insecurities because that'll never, ever, ever work. But, you know, that's my advice from Life Coach Ultraviolet. I love this song. Be careful of music playing in the background. Oh yeah, Journey's playing it. I don't know what song it was. Right, I'll get a big old. Ugh. I gotta find the kids' headphones around here somewhere. Yeah, I heard the rumor that the Tarot Oracle show is canceled for today. Yes, you are allowed to take breaks. This sounds like a very dramatic show my child is watching. Virgo message Eugene. Ain't nobody got time for a Virgo. T.O. says. That's right. Ain't nobody got time for a Virgo. I think T.O. was next. Yep. Okay. Should I Kickstarter Tasty Tarot or just print it? Ooh. So I'm not gonna do a tarot throwdown. You know why? Because I'm not the tarot oracle. Tarot oracle does that. I do not. I'm just gonna ask the question. Should I Kickstarter Tasty Tarot or just print it? Whoa. I was gonna say, okay, Karima! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hi. Wow. I was gonna say Kickstarter, right? So then this made me think just print it, because, you know, work. But then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse kind of makes me feel like, you know, you want to raise the funds on Kickstarter, and the Hierophant would say go the traditional, quote unquote, traditional, non-traditional way of Kickstarter. So we seem to have a split decision by the tarot. Because that card, Eight of Pentacles, I just immediately thought, just print it. And then Hierophant, I immediately thought, Kickstarter. I know that T.O. is going to do what T.O. is going to do, regardless. Okay. Huh. That would feel like against Kickstarter, too. So weird. I just don't know why you wouldn't want to go through Kickstarter. Resurrection? Sad. Teo, you're stressing me out. The Majestic State. The Majestic State. I'm going to say Kickstarter because I think with Kickstarter in your channel, like, you get a chance to raise the money, and that would be helpful, I think. And also, I don't know, now it feels like it could be Kickstarter. But also, I think that Kickstarter can also be, it's an extra platform for, to help sort of, market's not the word I want. What's the word? To, you know, like promote. Yeah, promote. So like here, you know, he's doing the work and then he's hanging it up. Like, so I would say, honestly, get it on any platform you can get it on. So definitely go with Kickstarter. Because even if the Kickstarter doesn't, like, pan out as a Kickstarter, it will bring more attention because it's on another platform. That's so spaketh Zithura. Hey, like me now, baby. Not to mention I gave such a mushy answer. It's like I'm Journey. That's how he answers questions. He doesn't want to be wrong, so he'll try to figure out some way that he can get both answers. I skipped Nessa. Did I? All right, well, What's Ness's question? Ha! I was looking. I was reading the chat, and that's how I shuffled my cards. Wow. Oh, I did read Nessa's. I'm pretty sure I read Nessa's. Okay. I see. Yeah, I was reading Nessa's. So maybe I skipped her. I'm too far back in the chat. Yeah. I am so far back in the chat. I am so far. Oh, hi. It's Fatima. Welcome to the stream, Fatima. Yes, go ahead, ask your question. Or unless Jean says not to ask it yet, I'm not sure. Karima, how you doing? Thanks for popping over to see me on my channel. I don't have a super chat because I need to get 1,000 subscribers before I can enable super chat. But I do have PayPal, yeah. And I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, well, hopefully soon I'll have. I absolutely do take donations. Jean will post a link for you. There it is. Loyal to Lauren, liked and subbed. Thank you, Loyal to Lauren. Awesome. We've got to get that subscriber count up so we can have the super chats. And don't they get stickers and stuff too at that point? Maybe. Jasmine G, did you miss your turn? I'd just pop on then. Pop on, it'll be all right. How does my stream work? My stream works a little chaotically. When Jean's here, it helps. Basically, I read for people as they come in, and I accept donations through PayPal, and either it's chaos or Jean helps keep it out of chaos. Teal was supposed to be sleeping, but he couldn't resist my siren call. Could you, Teal? Kisses for the mod and the reader. Ooh. Thanks.
And then I was like, nope, you did not kiss like that. So I'm doing it.
Let's see. I'm so far behind. I don't know. Free advertising. Yes, right. You're welcome. That reading was just all over the place. Okay. Info Entertainment 999. What's going on between my husband and the third party? Ooh, and where are things headed for them? Okay. Karima, just if you make a donation, then just post that you did, and then Jean will tell you when to post your question in the chat. That's how it works. See, I didn't even make that rule. Jean just came in and kind of established it and made order out of chaos. All right. Info Entertainment 999. So what should I call you? Info? Info's husband, third party. Oh, okay. third party situation, where are things headed? Interesting. Oh my gosh. Journey loves this song. The Dreamer. Feels like kind of a back and forth between the husband and the third party. Kind of a back and forth energy. She probably, I'm feeling like she wants to progress it, and he's probably, pulling back on that. But the Knight of Wands in reverse, so what the heck? Can I get some clarification on the Knight of Wands in reverse? Like, why is this Knight of Wands here, and why is it in reverse? King of Cups in reverse, or Knight of Cups. That's weird. It feels like he's, like, not into her. Then why is he messing with her if he's not into her? I think he bit off more than he could chew. And now he's like, she's hard to handle. Basically, she's hard to handle, but now I'm going to assume that he doesn't know that you know about the third party situation, and he probably doesn't want to upset her, and get her to, like, confront you. So that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like she's hard to handle, but he knows he's, like, got to manage her. With this Temperance card, even though it's upright and not reversed, it just came to my head to wonder if she's, like, a drinker, or if she's is he spending a lot of money on her? Or, like, taking her out to expensive places to drink? So it feels like it's not really going forward. It's not going forward in the way that he had hoped. It really feels like he bit off more than he could chew. We got the Two of Rods or Wands here in reverse. It's not moving forward. It's not building. He might want to cut ties with her, but again, he doesn't want to piss her off either. Like, all I can think is, like, he's kind of feeling sort of trapped and overwhelmed in this situation. Thank you, Karima. Thank you so much. And you have a question you want to be on the list, right? I appreciate it so much. So much. Becca Boo. Back, but going to bed. I'm super sleepy. Love you all. Well, if you're going to bed, then I hope you have good sleeps as well. Info Entertainment said I will very soon. But I don't know what she's talking about. Hello, Janet. You may be added. I'm looking to see seeing her for sure. Right. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of, like... I feel like she's very aggressive or very pushy or very, like, demanding. Like, she's running the show with him. Kind of a thing. Uh-oh. T.O. Casual conversation. What did you announce, T.O.? Made a big announcement and I missed it?
Snapchat.
Super duper chat. I feel very much like I missed like a whole bunch. How do you manage comments, T.O.? Like, how? You have some kind of software, don't you? Okay. Super sweet dreams, Becca Boo. Okay, Jasmine's back in line. Karima donated, but did she ask a question? Everyone calls you info? Oh, everyone on internet or on like YouTube. All right, so we have Info Entertainment, which I did, and then we got Karima and Estelle, Cindy, Jasmine, Janet, loyal to Lauren. Oh boy, I should think about closing donations soon, so I don't or questions the list, whatever. Not yet, but I'm thinking about it. Is it in the same city he's in? He could be traveling to see her with this, but it's in reverse too. But this, yeah, he could be traveling to see her. She might be. She could be even at quite a distance. Oh, yes, Teddy. I'm Teddy. Even though my thing doesn't say Teddy anymore. Ultraviolet, Teddy, Pisces, Morgan, Brat. Jean skipped me. I was after Sydney. Fatima. The chocolate ones are delicious. Chocolate. Oh, the announcement for the radioactive. Okay. Jean, chocolate. You surely don't mean chocolate Dr. Pepper. Karima donated for 2 questions. Thank you so much. My apologies. I was rushing to make the multiple lists and it deleted you. Yeah. Okay. He announced that he's a pantless wonder. Okay. Check to see if you need to report to Oracle for indecent exposure on his channel. She is so creative in her little messages. Okay. All right, I got 2 questions from Karima. Is there somebody I was supposed to do before Karima? Jean, I'm depending on you to let me know. So just a few moments until I find out if there was somebody before you, because I don't want to get anybody mad. All right, go ahead with Karima's. Karima's first question. So Heel, I don't know how you say it. So Heel's current feelings for me today after I saw him. Okay. S's feelings for Karima today. The storm. That could be positive or negative. So let's see what the other cards we get. S's current feelings. Well, strong and stormy. Okay. Strong and stormy. So to me, it feels like he feels. Whoa. Potent. Is that the word I want? Like, he's virile. Yes. Okay. So, like, I feel like he feels very virile. Like, whatever y'all did made him feel, you know, really good in his ego. We've got the lion, which can represent Leo, the lion, which is big on ego. And we've got the magician, also big on ego. So I feel like like he feels pretty puffed up. He feels big and strong and sexy and like the man. Whatever interaction was, it looks like it was very good for his feelings about himself. So that, which means, you know, that he's going to associate you with those feelings. So he's going to associate you with, you know, those feelings of being very strong, masculine, virile, okay? So I would say he's not thinking about his familial obligations. And he's also not today thinking emotionally. I feel like this is very in his ego and in his pants. But he feels very stirred up. He feels very like, you know, I want that girl. I want to do things with her. There may be with the temperance, so there may be a little bit of balance with the temperance. Maybe it's not that he's not thinking about his family. Maybe there is some thoughts towards that and towards how that could have a negative impact. So maybe he is trying to balance that out a little bit, but I don't really see that mainly. I don't really mainly see that. He's mainly thinking about himself and, like, you know, his good feelings. he wasn't expressing emotions like, yeah, that. So he may have had a lot on his mind, and I don't know, it just came into my head. Entertainment purposes only, it just popped into my head, like there could be a kid with like a medical issue, a doctor's appointment or something, some need for like a medical attention or something that's just maybe on his mind a little bit, or maybe their insurance, I don't know. Just felt like I don't know why. That just felt like there was something, like, I think he's got a lot of issues and responsibilities and things that he doesn't want to talk about with you, because he wants his time with you to be light and happy and centered on feeling good, and so he doesn't want to talk about these other things. And B, they might not be things that you would want to hear about, or like you don't want to spend all your time focused on hearing about back home. But there's things going on back at home, I think, that are just making him unexpressive. But he might also be concerned a little bit with his reputation, like, or his appearances, with the strong ego kind of cards. So he could also be concerned with discretion and that song in the background. Oh my gosh. You're my human and I'm your doggy. Okay. Joseph!
It's a short.
Can you turn it down? It's so silly. No. How can I focus? Yeah, so he's very important for him to maintain his image. And his image as a good guy. He doesn't want anything to ruin his image. So I think that is a big part of why he's feeling more withdrawn as well. Okay, on to this next question. Jean. Okay, you posted the donations. Karima, and then Estella, Cindy, Fatima, Jasmine, Janet, and Loyal Lauren. I think I should close readings because I'm hungry. And by the time I get through with those, I'm going to be starving and dying. So. He's like that. Who's that girl? Oh, that's not right. That's not the right song, I don't think. I know that Karima posted. The second question is his overall thoughts. Okay. Overall thoughts about Karima. Karima, is he very handsome? Yes. Overall thoughts about Karima. Is he very handsome, and does he have really nice hair? So I'm definitely getting nice hair, and he cares about his hair. Have you ever heard the song by Mariah Carey that don't impress me much? There's a whole thing about combing his hair and stuff. He has green eyes. And what are his overall feelings about Karima? Overall feelings. overall feelings about Karima? Come, whoop-de-doop. Hit my thumb. You're just up. Okay. Cosmic Temple. Whoa. Really? Let's see what else we got. All right, so I kind of feel, I'm getting the feeling here that he views you as quite exotic. So he feels like something very exotic about you, something very desirable. And, you know, he likes the space of how he feels when he's with you, particularly during sex. So, like, it's very powerful. So the Cosmic Temple is just I don't know if anybody else went there with Cosmic Temple, but yeah, like this. I don't know how to say this, but it's like the Cosmic Temple is between your legs. You know, you make me feel like I was, you know, locked out of heaven, right? Ooh. His overall feelings. Oh. Hierophant in reverse. Again, you're exotic. You're outside of the norm. You're outside of the rules. So, like, also with the temple, right? And the hermit and the tower and the... It's like... It's a very you and him. Like, he just wants you and him. He kind of wants you guys to be, like, apart from everything else. Like, I don't feel like he wants to integrate you into his life or his world or his family with these cards. Hierophant in reverse would be like kind of the opposite of a marriage card. So it feels like he wants that ecstatic relationship with you, the ecstasy of your union. That's earth-shattering and shaking. But it's like, it's just like a fantasy world. It's separate from his, like, everyday world. It's like I feel like he wants to just kind of keep you over here in the play closet for when he wants to play. That's what I'm getting off of these cards. Let me grab a couple from the Hanson Roberts. I feel like this is, like, these cards came out pretty harsh. So, with the Tower, the Cosmic Temple, their sexual feelings is what's showing currently. I'm going to get a couple of cards from this deck and see if, you know, there's no, these are not, okay, we get the Star in reverse. Nine of Cups, okay. It's like you make him, okay, so it's like you do make him happy, but I feel like you make him happy in, like, this moment, and it's like this, he is not the long-term goal with the Star coming out in reverse. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like he's integrating you into his long-term plans beyond continuing what you have going on right now into infinity, Let's keep this going. This feels good to me. And just from your questions, I am not sure that it feels good to you. Like, I think maybe it feels good to you sometimes and sometimes doesn't feel good to you. But I'm feeling like it feels good to him, and it's his feelings that seem to be the main concern. You know, we got the Hermit. In the other reading, we got another kind of like solo card. I feel like he just is very focused on what he wants, not in, you know, he likes it. He enjoys it. He feels good. He feels powerful. He feels pumped up. He feels like he's in ecstasy. His hair's blowing back and everything, you know? But I don't know. To me, it's just reading a very, very me on his part. Look, there's that lion again. Or that Leo card. That Leo. I feel like his feelings are pleasure. And that he's kind of doing what he needs to do to keep feeling good. Like, I just really feel like it's... I'm not seeing anything here where he is concerned with if this is really working for you or if this is to your benefit. I think it feels like he likes it and wants it to continue, so he's going to kind of do what he can to keep you coming back for more so he can keep, you know, having a drink out of the cup. That's what I got for you, Karima. I'm sorry. It's just what my cards said. You're welcome, Karima. Let me see. Tio is a pantsless wonder. Oh, Journey put on pants. I was going to say, we're all, to some degree, a pantsless wonder. We love, you know, pants free, you know, freedom from pants. Okay, so now we got Estelle, Cindy, Fatima, Jasmine, Janet, Loyal to Lauren. Wow, we got 6. He told me before he has a reputation to keep. Yeah. In front of his family. Yep. He's gorgeous. He has green eyes. He's tall and he has nice hair. Oh, the song says, a comb in your pocket, just in case, and all that extra hold gel in your hair ought to lock it, 'cause heaven forbid it should fall out of place.
2.
Oh, no, that's fine.
No.
Karima, are you in the U.S. by any chance, or are you in another country? Just because the names both sound a little foreign to me, but, you know, I live in the woods in Michigan, so we're named like Billy Bob and stuff. Shh, you're super loud. Jean said those are my favorite kind of men, and I don't remember what I said, but I'm curious about what are Jean's favorite kind of men. I think Estelle's next. So how did my ex Alibic see me when they were in a relationship? All right, let's see. How did Estelle's ex see her? How long have you guys been broken up? I'm just curious. How did Estelle's ex see her when they were together? Wow, okay. This is me. Every time I do a reading, I just flip over a card and go, wow. Illumination. How did Estelle's ex see her? Are you very studious? Or like, are you a student or were you a student? Because I feel like we're entering like the halls of knowledge, of higher education. But, so they saw you as kind of having a lot going on. But not exactly steady. Like, they didn't really see it as, it doesn't feel like they saw it as a permanent thing or like, so the Four of Wands is like this foundation, is this stability. It's like they're not seeing that. They're not seeing this. They're not seeing like long term necessarily, or living together, or getting married. How? Yeah, wow. So it seems to me like it's like it's divided. One eye saw one thing, one eye saw the other. One eye saw that they wanted to move forward. They liked all the benefits and the, bells and whistles of being with you, but they didn't see it as necessarily a long-term thing. It looks like they just kind of were like, let's just go, and kind of with the Knight of Wands, just kind of recklessly move forward, We're not planning for the future. We're just enjoying today. Again, not seeing it as a forever type of thing, just a for now kind of thing. I might need some clarification on this Eight of Pentacles. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Why is this Eight of Pentacles here? Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Okay. The Hermit and the Strength card just can't stop coming out today. So it feels like they worked on the relationship. And they shined it up even though they didn't feel like long term, but they did make the effort. They did want an enjoy. It wasn't exact. So it's like it was for kind of a right now, but not like it's probably why you feel weird about it, because it feels like they took it seriously, but for what it was, right? So they took it seriously as this is a short-term relationship that they wanted to have a good relationship, but they never planned for it to last forever. So they did put in the work to make it a good relationship, but they just never had like they wanted to have a good relationship while they were in it. Then with the Hermit upside down, I feel like they were always one foot out the door or one kind of waiting for, you know, their like sort of person that they saw, their future. And I just thought of, like, there was a scene from Dharma and Greg, which is an old TV show where Dharma meets her, soulmate that she knew in a past life and everything. And she said, somebody said, when you meet your soulmate or the love of your life, you can see the generations in their eyes. When you look in their eyes, you can see like 10 generations in when you look right in their eyes. Yes, me too. And like, and then she looked at her boyfriend and she couldn't even see like next Tuesday or whatever. So I feel like, they were just, they wanted to be good while it lasted, but they never really felt like it was going to. And they were always kind of waiting for something quote unquote better in their eyes. I don't want to say that because I feel like, they liked you, but you just weren't their dream girl, is basically what I'm getting. And you really want someone who puts you up there on that pedestal and treats you like you are the dream girl. They were looking at you with one eye, and the other eye was turned towards, whatever would be the next thing. And it could also just be that they weren't really ready to settle down into a long-term thing, that they just wanted, okay. He wanted to marry you, but you refused him. Oh, well, I wish I would have left all those cards down there. I guess that would more explain the Four of Wands in reverse. So then basically, I'm feeling like maybe it's the opposite. Like, he's not the man of your dreams, even though you seem pretty hung up on him. Like, he wanted a future that you didn't want to give him. So he had to prioritize, the goal, what he wanted for his life. Just now from that comment that I just looked up and saw, I feel like I'm like over, or like I don't, like, was I way off on that? Or was there some things I said that made sense? Oh, baby wants sleepy sleep. His mom was against you and friends. That also kind of explains the Four of Wands. Like, his support system was not supporting you guys as a couple. Hello, Moon. I love your name. It's amazing. I do hope that you will come back. Feel free to hang out if you want to hang out in the chat, or just maybe subscribe and come back when I'm live again. Hello, Moon. This makes me so happy. How did my ex see me when they were in a relationship? Jean said, is he bald yet? Oh, is T.O. bald yet? T.O. is bald yet, and thank you for letting me know about that. Oh, they're like a fluffy ride on the cloud. Honestly, Jean, I would like to just lay down on TTM's boobies. I'm sorry, TTM. Oh, I'm sorry. I know where to go if I need a midday nap, right? Jean's like, all right, you're on my page. Oh, he woke up. Journey had a hard time sleeping. It helped to have a fan on. Definitely helps to have some fan, because a fan, it wasn't the fan itself, it was the way that the fan will block out the other outside noises, because like any little thing, and he would just wake right up. Okay. Jasmine. Okay. What are Edgar's current feelings for me? Does he miss me? No contact. Have been separated for months now. He's a Gemini and I'm a Libra. Edgar's current feelings. Edgar's current feelings. No contact. Alright. No contact for a month. What's Edgar thinking? Okay. Oh. I took that out, not because it's not part of the reading, but because I'm going to look at it up close. In my face. When Edgar's thinking, Edgar thinks about the problems you had. The ones that you couldn't overcome. Edgar is thinking about you. And I think he does miss you. I don't think he wants to be together anymore. But I think he misses what you had. And he thinks about the problems that you had as a couple that were that, you know, prevented you from staying together. And he doesn't forget them. I think he feels like he misses you, misses the comfort of being with you. I think he misses your friendship, perhaps. And he kind of wishes, you know, he wishes that you guys could, you know, he wishes, I wish I could be with her, but I see there are insurmountable obstacles that, like his feelings have shifted as well. Like he doesn't feel, so I'm feeling like with the Queen of Wands in reverse, he's not feeling like the passion towards you. And with the Empress in reverse, he's not feeling like the, you know, like, I want to make her the mother of my children kind of thing. So it's like he's over you, but he's sad about it, if that makes sense. And he just knows with the Eight of Rods that you're not getting, you know, never, ever, ever getting back together, because he knows that he can't get past the things that he can't get past. I feel like with time, you might be able to establish sort of a friendly relationship. Maybe. I'm not sure. Let me look at this. Unwavering faith. That's very interesting. I just really feel like there's sadness. Like he wishes it could have worked out, and he does miss you. He misses your literal presence, and he misses your company. But he doesn't want to rekindle. And he doesn't necessarily right now want to be friends either, because I think that's painful. But I do kind of think that he's holding out a hope that there is a future for you guys to connect platonically, and maybe not like to be best friends or be all the time, but to be able to hold each other in positive regard and be able to have a conversation and just connect, you know, when you do run into each other. But I feel like he has a faith in this is for the future, like, but not, it's not a current thing. Yikes. He is a Gemini and you're a Libra. Just looking to see if there was. You had a platonic relationship for 4 years. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I thought that. Like, I mean, I didn't think that, but I was just getting that he misses your friendship. And I think he really does hope that you guys can go back to being friends or friendly or something someday, but it just doesn't feel like he's ready for any of that right now. And also, he doesn't want to give you like the wrong impression. Because he knows if he comes towards you too soon, you're going to probably interpret that as him wanting to get back together. But also, I don't feel like he's ready, but I think that he holds you in his heart and keeps the faith that someday you guys will be able to have a platonic relationship again, or at least hopes. Because it's really difficult to go back to that after. But on the other hand, it is and it's not. Like, because it can be. Like, I was really good friends with my ex. In not always. There were times when I didn't talk to him for an entire year. Straight up because I was so angry with him. And there were other times, I gotta stick to what my point was. But, so it can be really, really difficult, especially in the beginning. Once you like both have established other relationships and you have romantic feelings for other people, that kind of keeps the romantic quotient out of it. Like that helps. You know, and it helps with sort of the bitterness towards each other for the things that didn't work out. But, you know, at first it's really hard and it can ruin a friendship. But also, personally, I think with time and with both of you romantically in looking in other directions, I think men and women especially can have a friendship here because they've discharged sometimes, a lot of times, the tension, the erotic tension. You just let it go. Well, I just think, like I said, he misses the friendship and he's hoping maybe someday, and maybe it's an reasonable hope, I don't know. But it's probably going to be like in the future. I mean, not everyone agrees that exes can be friends. I think exes can be really good friends. I also had a friend who was really good friends with one of her ex-husbands. I did get the feeling that he didn't want to give you the wrong impression or lead you on. So I think that's part of it too. It's like he knows that even though he misses you, if he reaches out to you, you'll very likely take it differently. So, but I think in the future, when you've moved on, if you feel like you want to reach out to him as a friend and you're not feeling like you want to reach out to him romantically, I do feel like he'll be there and waiting, because I do feel like he values your friendship. This reading's making me sad, so I'm moving on. Much love to you, but I don't know why it's really giving me my feels. Yeah, no, I don't mean reach out now at all. I mean, like, way down the line when you're not interested in him romantically and you've moved on romantically. Not like you just got a rebound person, but like you moved on and you're happy. And you look back and you say, if this should happen, and you look back and you say, I really missed him I really missed the friendship that we had. Then, by that time, I think he will probably have unblocked you. Maybe. Then you might be able to reach out to him. But right now, no. Gene, I guess, but I feel my feeling really is that he knows that they can't work out, and he knows that she really wants to, and he doesn't want to give her false hope. So I don't feel like he's doing it to be mean. But he wants her to move on. And so I had this weird romantic friendship thing. Well, doesn't make a damn bit of sense, but all right. I was madly in love with someone who was in another state and with somebody else. And I mean, it's just that we had a past, and so I had these ongoing feelings or whatever, but we were friends and we were friendly. And I said something as a joke that got blown out of context and was offensive to him and his family. And so, like, he told me in no uncertain terms, just go away. And I don't think he was trying to be nice to me in any way. I don't think he was trying to help me. But so we had a few exchanges where, he engaged with me and he talked to me and whatever. And then finally he was like, pretty much said you're dead to me. I don't know. He said something really harsh, but it was just exactly what I needed to move on. Sometimes you just really need that harsh, like, he doesn't want to, he did tell her that he didn't want commitment. Yeah. And I think, yeah, she is really hurting and she wants to reach out to him. And she's gonna probably, if she could, she probably would. And I think he knows that for both of them, they just shouldn't be in contact. That's what I think. Yep. I think the blocking, I don't think it's extreme. I think it's a period. It's the end. Like, he told her it was over and he blocked her. And so he's ending the connection. He's ending, like, there's nothing further to talk about. And she said they were friends for a long time, many years before. So he knows her well as well. And I do think that from the energy of my cards, I feel like he still has her best interest at heart and knows that she needs to be no contact or she's not going to let go. And he knows that she needs to let go. And he hopes that if she lets go, moves on, that someday that they can spend some time together, because I do think he misses her. But he would be selfish, really, to, be like, I miss, if he shows up and, I miss you, I miss our friendship, I miss being around you. How's she gonna read that? That's gonna mess her all up inside. It's painful, like, that she can't reach out at all, but yeah, I said I didn't want to. I'm gonna, yeah. This makes me sad. Yeah. Yes. Yep. It's just a clean break. He doesn't want to, like, keep engaging, and it's a clean break. Crafted letter. No, you didn't miss it, but I think I still got 4 or 5 more readings to do. Was Loyal to Lauren the last reading? Or is there more? I'm reading Tarot Magician's thing because I'm on board with her. He's doing it so that it doesn't continue and doesn't want to hurt her feelings if he doesn't have them. So he's doing it to prevent her from giving in. Yes, and true. Because if she comes to him crying and he is just, not gonna. He's not gonna want to just push her away. Like he has to keep her away. I do this with my grown son. I do this with my grown son. It's like I have to sometimes like keep him back a little bit so that I don't have to push him back later. It's like it's easier for me to just keep at my wall and say no, 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 no. Because then if I let in the yes, if I let you come in, then I got to kick you out when it's time to go. So if I don't feel like you're going to go when I want you to go, then I'm going to have to keep you from coming in. Does that make sense? Yeah, crafty lady. Karima was here. She donated for 2 questions. I don't know what she donated because I didn't check over there yet, but I appreciate it.
How about you 21?
No one on the list answered. So we had a list, but people got impatient and they left. Wait, did I? Wait, Loyal to Lauren. Oh, that was Jasmine I was reading for. Okay, so we do have Loyal to Lauren. Okay. So my friend Crafty Lady has joined the chat. And Crafty Lady, if you want a reading, if you have a question, I'll give you one. I just wanted to close off. Like, I'm fine now, because everybody left. I got one more to do. And if you don't want one, that's fine. I just closed it off because there was like 5, and I'm like, okay, by the time I'm done with that, it'll be 45 minutes from now. I cannot find Lauren. General love life reading. Single and focus on forming a family soon. No friends with benefits. Okay.
Number 1.
Tarot Magician said, my ex would do all the time, blocking me, thinking he's protecting me. But then when he missed me, he would unblock me. And then it would just start everything over again. Yeah. I think the ex wants them to be able to heal so that they can hopefully someday be friends, or at least friendly. He doesn't want to get stuck into a bad cycle. Teddy building Lego with you. Jean made Levi made him a Lego shirt. Looks cool. Okay. Oh, Crafty Lady says, hello, Journey. Do you remember Crafty Lady? We met her in Texas. We went to dinner with her. Her name's Renee. Journey. And he's busy. Journey.
What?
Do you remember Crafty Lady from Texas?
Yeah.
She said hi.
Okay.
Well, do you want to say hi back?
Yes.
You don't have to put your face in there. Just stand right here. Just say hi.
Hi, Crafty Lady.
Alright. Well, to Lauren would like to have a serious relationship headed towards a family, and so you want a general love reading. Well, Lauren, general love reading for loyal to Lauren. Well, who's the smart man? Yeah, so when I'm reading, I don't read the chat when I'm reading the cards because I just go off, into my own space. I know this is kind of dumb, but like, I'm tired of seeing the same cards. Give me some new cards, please. Loyal to Lauren wants a general love reading. I love, general love. She don't want to play games. She don't want no F-boys. She wants something real. Okay, well. Why? Why? Okay, there's hope. So I'm not seeing that sturdy person. Not seeing that sturdy person close by. I'm not seeing that long-term, like, person with their shit together. I am seeing that you should be sure to secure your finances, I think. Start saving and start, like, planning towards your goals for the future. Or continue to do so if you have been. There's hope, but it just doesn't feel like it's not exactly on the horizon with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, your cup. So I am seeing self-care here. Well, you can't, ouch. Oh, ow. You can't fill up your own cup when it's upside down. So I'm feeling like there is a need for self-care, focus on money management, savings, and those types of things to help you to, like, be secure in your own kind of, like, let's just imagine for a second. Let's just imagine that you want to have a family and that somehow you realize the man's never coming into this, but you still want to have kids. Now, I'm not saying this is a thing. This is just imagine. And you decide, I want a family. I want children. I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to do it. Plan to be a single parent one way or another, whatever. Artificial insemination. I don't know if adoption would be an option, foster care, whatever, but you're going to do it on your own because you're just not going to wait for a man to fill your dreams. Again, I'm not saying this is what you are going to do or should do. I'm just saying, imagine this scenario and then go forward preparing for that scenario. Prepare that you will have everything that you need, all the resources you need, all the, savings, the insurance, the income, the whatever it is you need. Maybe start looking at moving into the kind of neighborhood you would want to live in for that situation, and basically move towards that situation, as though you're going to make all those dreams come true for you, regardless if anybody else even wants to enter the picture. Because there's somebody that, you know, that this was disappointing because I'm like, well, that's kind of sexual in terms of, you know, is it going to be any more? But it's an ace, and an ace contains the whole entire suit. And there's hope, right? But I feel, again, like, and with the queen, too, it just feels far off. But it feels like I want you to just be able to be entirely prepared. Like, ready, willing, and able to do it all yourself. And I feel like if when you're set up and when you're like in the right neighborhood and you're in the right career that makes it possible for you to have the type of life you want, that will kind of help put the dominoes in place. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to look at the comments now. Oh, your house fell through, TTM. Jeez. Life is just full of little disappointments. Should I continue to reach out to childhood friends? Loyal to Lauren says, I understand. He is, Gino. He is brutal sometimes. It's just like, it's weird though, because sometimes he'll be like really empathetic and he'll be like really sweet. And then end up like, then he'll read the next person. He's like, nope. Nope. Sorry. You can die tomorrow. You would never say that, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, sorry, doesn't look good. It's not your day. Just, yeah, loving yourself, being happy. Focus on your happiness. Like, don't wait to be happy until somebody comes along and makes you happy, for sure. Didn't T.O. send me dozens of decks? T.O. did send me dozens of decks. Over to, yes, lots of decks. And yet here I am using the Rider-Waite Smith, huh? Yes, but I'm just reassuring myself. Something better is coming. You're right, Tarot Magician. That wasn't the house for you. You're going to be so happy when you find your house that you didn't move into the other house. Don't base my life around tarot, says Loyal Lauren, but I am the manifestor of my life and no, won't be a single mom. Yeah, right. And I'm not saying to be a single mom. I'm just saying to totally get yourself set up to like where you could. Like, I could do this alone, but I want you in my life to add to it, to bring the spice. Like, I cook dinner, but you bring the spices, okay? And then even if you want the like a man to be a provider or whatever, that's fine too. But you already got yours. You can put it all in the bank for when he's, you know, women usually outlive men and don't do well financially. So, you know, whatever kind of situation. But I'm just saying, you want to get yourself set up like you could. Not that you are gonna, but that you could. Now, I did see Crafty Lady's question, but I'm scrolling first because I want to, like, see what comments Lauren made, so that if she has a question or something, I can address it while the cards are still around. Many guys want to be in your picture. I'm very selective. Yeah, I see that. And so, like, my mind just went into the gutter with he's juggling 2 balls and okay. Oops. Shoot. I don't know what was said because it's I don't okay, so I was saying my mind went to the gutter place because we've got this 2 of pentacles juggling the 2 balls, and then we've got that right there. So use your imagination. Right. Okay. Crafty lady, I appreciate it so much. You didn't even have to do that at all. My initials are AM. Can go live in a bit, I think. Waiting for everybody at home. I think I'm gonna do Crafty Lady, and then maybe we'll just chat for a little bit if we want to. Crafty Lady, your question was way up here. Yeah, I feel, Lauren, like there's just a lot of no, next, thank you, next, thank you, next, thank you, next. For a long time. Like, don't give up hope, but obviously, like, don't attach to somebody that's unsuitable. Stay picky. Good for you. I think women should always keep their standards high. And anytime anyone ever tells you your standards are too high, raise them up a little more. That's my motto. That's my life coach for today. OMG, Crafty Lady. Where's your question? Should I continue to reach out to childhood friends? They respond when I reach out, but they never reach out to you. Should Crafty Lady, should Renee keep reaching out to her childhood friends? Mm-hmm.
Because I really like I need a little nap today.
You feel like you need a little nap?
I know it would really help if you did.
TTM says things with an attitude. No way. Not TTM. She's never got an attitude. Look at that. There's the Queen of Cups. Technically, I think... I don't know. I think the Queen of Cups is Cancer, maybe? Some people say Pisces, but Pisces tend to be very childlike, so I think a page is extremely appropriate. And there's literally a fish on the card. You say everything with an attitude. TTM is like honorary Gen X, man. She's got the sass. She's got the attitude. I don't know if you want to be honorary older than you are, but... crafty lady keep reaching out to her childhood friends. Jeez Louise. These cards don't even want to stay in. They why aren't they shuffling? Well, so I would say you feel like you're getting poor reward, you feel like you're getting poor efforts, but I would say to continue, like to keep at it with the 7 of Pentacles. 5 is also a number of breakthrough, so it could be too that you are just ready, just a minute, honey. Just about to, make a breakthrough, and maybe
Mom?
those some of your childhood friends, honey, I'm in the middle, you're gonna have to wait. Those some of your childhood friends that you've contacted so far maybe are not returning, the effort. I guess, that's maybe to be expected, but it doesn't necessarily mean that someone that you're about to contact maybe won't be the one where it sticks, I feel like, so I read the question like you had been you were contacting more, but then you could also mean there's just a group like 3 people that you keep trying to contact. I don't know which, but ooh, look at that. See, you are about to have a turning point. So I really do think you should keep trying. I would draw more cards for you, but sometimes they say if you've got the answer, stop drawing cards. So look at all the gold. Look at all the gold. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold, even in the middle here. So I do think you should keep contacting your old friends. Yay for friends. UV is like, nah. Just right, I was kind of looking for, would the 6 of Cups show up? Nope, it didn't. It's not on the bottom either. But they're old friends that you haven't, they're childhood friends, so you haven't been in contact with them for a while. So they got their whole lives going on, and I think sometimes people are just a little bit slow to reconnect. They may not know if they want to reconnect. They may just not have time at the moment. I just think it looks to me like it's going to be worth the effort, and it's just about ready to take a turn. So I'd try it a little while longer. You're welcome. I told my mom, her and my stepdad had split up. They weren't married yet. I was like 10, no, 9 maybe. And she was like, I'm the adult and I make the decisions, but this affects you, so I would like to, have your input. And they had split up, and he wanted her to come back, and it was like, come back tonight, now or never. And I was just like, they had broken up a couple of times, and we did not like that. We didn't like that back and forth. And I was like, tell him one more time, but this is it, and mean it. I was like 9. So I feel like that kind of energy for try a little longer, just a little bit longer, but if it gets to the point where I would, you're tired of it, you're tired, but not quite exhausted yet, I don't think. So at some point, fuck them. But I think the cards say try a little longer. We'll try one more time, and that's it. And it may be too that they don't, I don't know what you said to them. I don't know if they realize that you are serious about wanting to reconnect, because a lot of times people just show up and they're like, we should get together. They make vague they say vague things and, you know, they don't really mean it. So that's the thing too. Like maybe they just don't want to put in the effort because they don't know that you mean it. There goes all my cards. TTM. You're going to get some help and you're going to have a hard time making a decision to put in an offer, but your husband will be impatient and his mom and I think your dad will. Several friend sets, but I started dreaming about these vivid, strong dreams. We were tight in high school. Interesting. Crystal reading for Crafty Lady. Let me see if I can get one of these psychedelic cards for Crafty Lady. You found some potato chips? Okay. Okay. Ah, look! Crafty Lady! The Phoenix! The Phoenix! Like, I mean, does that even need explanation? And then we also got the damaged brow in the Garden of Eden. So it's like, because, you know, you were friends way back when life felt simpler, when everything seemed, you know, to be going your way or whatever.
These are way too stale.
The Phoenix is you, Crafty? They're
I
stale?
know there's still a bunch, but can I throw them away because they're way too stale?
No, because I can put them in,
Just try it.
It's not that bad.
Huh?
No, it's not that bad. I can put them in eggs. I can put them in scrambled eggs. They'll be really good. Well, I mean, I'm thinking like, because you're trying to raise your friendships up out of the ashes, you know? Of the ancient history of the Garden of Eden. The damaged brow. Shh. Okay. This says, what is creating an imbalance in your life and how is it damaging you? Use the following practice for 2 weeks to help you detox your mind. Visualize violet energy entering your brow, then rest in the child's pose from yoga. Breathe in deeply and rest in your quiet center. Well, I don't think you're going to do that, but okay. Me either. That's why I'm looking at the book. Quiet center for as long as you need. If you want to enhance this practice, add a few drops of lavender oil. The psyche is affected by a loss of balance and inauthenticity. You may need to pause and reevaluate your current situation to avoid chaos, confusion, and possible danger. I don't know if that makes sense to you. It doesn't seem very fitting to me. But it talks about the third eye out here a lot. Right, so that's the brow, the third eye. Here we see the brow, the psyche, the site of the third eye. Which if that is affected by loss of balanced perception, this card is signaling you to stop, as not doing so may result in negative consequences. I'm like, no, don't stop. The damaged brow is like, stop. Jeez. This image also relates to deciding which version of yourself is the true one and how you choose to see yourself. Know yourself is the antithesis of a damaged brow. This damage may relate to physical damage such as knock, radiation, substance abuse, or poisoning. These all cause the brow to become shattered, scattered, and diminished in color and clarity. Review your lifestyle and nurture yourself physically and mentally. Yeah, I don't know. I should have stopped with one card, right? But these all three fell on the ground. This one was on top. That was on top. So that's, to me, that's the most prevalent, is the Phoenix. And I feel like this is really has to do with your like self-perception, like your perception, like because they're your past friends, so like you've changed since then. So it has to do with like your perception of like who you were when you were friends with them versus who you are now. And so maybe it's just saying to think about that to some degree. Yeah, that's what it definitely shave the unibrow. Look at this claw. What do you think about these cards, Crafty Lady? I bought from my neighbor. She got them and then decided she really didn't like them. And I was like, I definitely do like them. They remind me of an Escher painting. I guess they do have a little bit of a creepy quality. They're just so very psychedelic. And you see there's a like a heart shape and also like the heart organ in most of them. It's really kind of fascinating. And there's just so much like sort of interlocking different visuals. And I just feel like they would be really good for scrying. Here's the back. Did I freeze up? Perfect for Halloween. Here's the backs. I feel like they're really good for scrying, and I always wanted to scry. Like when I was first learning to read tarot cards, I was like, that's how I imagined it. That's how I wanted to read them, was to look at them and just have this whole thing happen, you know? And that kind of didn't really happen for the most part as I wanted it to. I think sometimes it does a little. And then it did for a while, a little. Like I would see just the slightest kind of motion. But I'm looking for a specific card that I actually had a full... So I don't remember for sure if it was this deck, but I think it might have been. And I remember like hearing the thunder and like the rain, hearing the thunder and the rain. I was like, whoa. So anyway, yeah, I feel like these are like, there's the book and stuff, and then there's just the scrying aspect. Wait, is TTM? Bye, TTM. See you later. And I really I don't like to have necessarily one set definition for a card either. So, like, these just have so many different things going on that, you know, you're going to draw and you're going to see maybe something different every time. What's relevant, pertinent is going to latch on, you know. So, this is actually my first time using them. But I think they're groovy. I don't think she like read with them. I think she bought them and like looked at them and was like, not really for me. Here's the Trickster. That's pretty cool. Is that a vagina? This card? Or what card? No, it's not. I mean, it could be. I guess. There's plenty of portals in this deck. There's the Storm. There's the Savior. So this is like a rose, but it's like cracked. I don't know. It's really... Clarity and Truth. Oh, Eden. Let me see. I mean, Eden, why wouldn't Eden be a vagina? I guess I could stretch it to that. Here's the garden. Here's the snake. This part here could be, I suppose. Very sort of birth canal looking. Whatever your eyes desire. Clarity and Truth. These give me like angel, like biblical angels, which are all weird and scary looking. Just give me angel vibes. Look at that. So there you do have the eye, but you also have that that shape. That like Yanni shape or whatever. Selfhood. Check this out. I mean, if you hate snakes, this is not the deck for you. Illumination. Priestess of the East. Very cool. This one doesn't do a lot for me, but suddenly I felt like Wizard of Oz. Huh. Wisdom. T.O. Teal's back awake. So we closed readings and now we're just like hanging out. You're just a deviant. No, I mean, there's a lot in the cards, so I wouldn't doubt that symbolism is honestly everywhere.
Just fell.
Look at this sun and moon. It makes me think of Lady Hawk and like the curse. That is gruesome, kind of. Did you get your scorpions? Yo. This is really cool, the majestic state. I think these would be good for meditation as well. Release and renewal. Wow. If only everything in life were so easy, TTM. Brad in the chat doesn't have to be the only one showing tarot oracles some love. You can too. The Tarot Magician is performing a show for you in a bit. If you would like to watch, participate. Yeah, that's why I like them, because they are freaky. I'm a weirdo. You see there? The heart, the organ. The heart. Heart of sorrows. Hidden fears. Honestly, I should probably study these like all on their own for a little while. Oh. See, now that I'm seeing the pelvic bowl right there. Doorway to sacred union. If there's not a vagina in there, then there wouldn't be one anywhere. Wow, that was weird. So I'm looking at this card. And it made me think of the video for WAP for WAP. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, but like I swear to God that there's like a hallway with a bunch of doors or something. Yeah, you have to go inside. Look at reconnection. But that's freaky. That doesn't feel encouraging. It's terrifying. Go slow and be tender. Yeah. The attraction. And this is really very similar to this, but there's different like things. I want a man with a slow hand. I want a, yeah, right? I want a lover with an easy touch. Here's the dreamer. Like these shells. This is cool, the cleansing portal. It might look a little frightening, but well, yeah. But it's still cool. I thought that too. I was like, wow, that could have showed up in her reading, but it was the Phoenix, which makes more sense to me because, you know, these are like old past friendships. Whoa. Holy Moses. I'm going to go into like a spontaneous something from this card. Okay. Wow. This is so cool. Cosmic Temple is so cool. Cutting cords. That would have been a clear reading for sure. Or a clear response. Queen of Hearts. It's strange because this one is so much more literal. The serpent in the tree.
That was good.
Oh, okay. Thanks for joining me, crafty lady.
But can you hurry up, Mom?
Yeah, I'm going to be going pretty soon.
Nutella is really good.
This one's cool.
Nutella is really good.
I know it is. This might...
I ate most of it, but there's still some left.
Sacred space.
There's still some left.
Did you eat the whole jar?
There was barely any left in the first place, okay?
Okay.
I didn't eat the whole jar. There's still, like, stuff in there.
No. How full was it?
Like, only this full.
Okay. I thought there was a lot of Nutella in there. I'm
There
freaking
was
out.
only, like, a tiny bit.
Let me see that. I'm freaking out because I thought Journey ate, like, this whole thing of fake Nutella.
But it was, like, right there. She
You
thought it was, like, up here.
You said it was only this full.
She thought it was, like, up here or something. Like, up here.
Okay, yeah. I've explained. That's cool. Final destination. Oh, this all paths. All paths lead to the top, for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're freaky. This is cool. Inner Nemesis. This looks so friendly to me. Like, it's funny that this is the Inner Nemesis because there's so many other cards that were so much more terrifying. Guardian Spirit, the Storm, the Savior. Bye, crafty lady. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Jean, you heading out? I'm heading out. We're all heading out. Who's even here? It says there's 4 people. Doodles. Thanks for joining. Oops. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.
I was so close. I'm so mad at myself for just taking forever.
Oh boy, he's crazy. Well, alright. I've said goodbye. So, I'm gonna go. Till next time, tarot friends. Be well.